So good morning, this is Derek Demore with Futures Demore, part of Futures Networks Live, and we're going to discuss opening bell trade that we went through together and then talk about where the market will hopefully end up the rest of the day. As you can see on the 5-minute S&P 500 MES chart, this is the 200 period moving average down at 37.84. We got the 89, the 50, and the 21. We're above all of them going into opening bell. Jeff Brown mentioned that according to his calculations, it's a long, and so everybody went long. On the 15-minute channel, we had just dipped below this kind of interesting point, and it looked like we might have a possibility of turning south. The Bollinger Bands, the 4 sigma and the 2 sigma, were condensing right before opening bell, so it was going to launch most likely one direction or the other. The RSI was about 56 and the average about the same, and in the 4 hour at the time we were down in this area, it looked like there was a possibility of it breaking the 4 hour channel also, but it didn't, as we'll see. So sure enough, it went for 10 points in 5 minutes. It was a wonderful trade, and Jeff Brown, called it, although his indicators were saying that it wasn't quite, a super solid day, but it still worked in this situation. And just remember that, trading, all trading, options, futures, cryptos, everything is risky, and you could lose all your money. So it's just a disclaimer. So now let's look at what's going to happen potentially for the rest of the day. Opening bell was great. So where do you guys see us going? Right at the close yesterday at 6 p.m. Eastern, we had hardly any wick down and we just launched. And so we've gone up roughly from 37.59 all the way to 38.14, 15 level, which is a nice move. To me, we're coming up to some resistance and support in this y-axis color from, say, 38.18, where you have a lot of wicks and areas, all the way up to potentially this 38.22, which is also where the Fibonacci pivot of the resistance 1 is. So that might be a good spot for a turnaround that we can look for and possibly trade short. On the 4 hour, we have a lot of room to go to the other side of the channel, which today would put us up at 38.44, which would be about a 90-point move for the whole day, which, that's actually about a really good move. There is some resistance again. We've got this double bar at 20 that's going to be hard to get above. We have the R1, we have the 2 sigma on the Bollinger. Is it going to just touch it and then turn around? Or are we going to have a pierce and following it up? There's a lot of money, it seems like, being pumped into the market right now. We also have RSI being a little bit overbought right now. We're at 70. So a lot of things are looking for a turnaround right now, but let's dive in a little bit shallower. So everything just is saying that this is going to launch and go up. It appears like we might be able to get all the way up to 38.30. But man, so the all-time high is, I believe, 38.60. So that could be that's the R2 38.60 area. So that could be in play today. It's going to be interesting. So leave your comments as to what you think is going to happen. This is going to be an ongoing thing at Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live, where we're going to summarize what this day is all about. We're price action traders, and we want to use price action with position, situational awareness, and risk management. So how are we going to trade risk-wise in a market like this? It looks like it's going up right now. Well, I see the 38.20 is a great spot for a turnaround. Wait for a pullback maybe to the 37.65, maybe the 50-day moving average of 37.81, and then take it long again. Right now, that's about what I see today. Is really hard to get above this double bar at 38.20 to 38.22. We'll have a pullback, and then potentially end of day, it could be anywhere right now. Here's the 200 period. It looks like we're going to stay above that. So anything above 37.48 by the end of the day, looks like it's going to be difficult to break the all-time high today, but we'll see how it ends up. Let me know your comments. Love to hear from you, and we'll have more and special videos going on, along with health and all ways to make money or points, how to invest. So looking forward to getting your feedback. Let me know what you'd like to see, how channels and positions, situational awareness, and risk management can help. And we'll go from here. Have a great day, and glad to have you.